The next matchup is going to feature the guys right now that came into the weekend 4-7. Bill Reichert, Mike Strasburg.
They have raced one time. They are renewing that fierce rivalry from 2001 when both were all-stars, and they met in Chicago during the race. Their only national event head-to-head meeting.
Brandon Bernstein was going to win the event that day. So the cars fire up. And what do you look forward to in this matchup, Will?
I mean, Bill Reichert, he smoked the tires a couple times in qualifying, but he got it back in the low 530s. Mike Strasburg, after not qualifying last weekend in Chicago, they've got the car down in the 530s himself. A little bit of performance advantage on paper goes to Bill Reichert, but that's the former World Championship car over here in the right lane, so they can definitely get in the 530s as well.
I spoke to Mike Strasburg a little bit earlier in the weekend, and he said last week they were just way over center. They've kind of come back to basics a little bit, and now he believes they've got a car they can tune on.
Let's go to the top end of the racetrack. John Kernan.
Mark Tolliver wiping his face off, walking over here to our interview position. And Mark, a 5:30 with a 7, is that what you expected?
That was pretty close. We qualified with about that. What did Brendan run?
I don't have that.
Okay, well, it was good enough to get the win anyways, all in all.
That's all you need. So any changes you think for this next round with the, it's now in sunshine?
It's only the second time we really got down the track all weekend, so that's Norm's call. Thank you all very much.
That's why you pay the crew chief. Let him worry about it, right?
Yeah, I always get that. You sometimes ask the driver, hey, what do you think we ought to do? And that's your job.
Who's that guy?
Bill Reichert loves this racetrack. He's won here 4 times in 7 chances. He says it's a good track. Sometimes the air will play into the tune-up, but he says really for him it's his home track on tour. He loves coming to Norwalk.
The different weather this weekend, Will, does that favor blown cars or injected cars?
Really real close this weekend. It's kind of right down the middle. It isn't real good where the A-fuel cars can get an advantage, and it isn't real bad where the blown cars might have a little bit of advantage.
Well, when you talk about championships in this category, you have to recognize what Bill Reichert has already accomplished from 2006 to 2010. He was the cream of the crop. Oh, but he had to pedal there.
Game over.
Give it to Strasburg. 5:36.6. Reichert maybe just never really got it all put together the way you normally like to see Reichert run. Was the #2 qualifier, but consistency wasn't there.
Strasburg runs his career record to 2-0. Undefeated against Bill Reichert. Not many people get to say that.
Bill did a good job of saving that run and getting in trouble real early. He had to go out there, slap the throttle, get it calmed back down, and Mike Strasburg, that was all the brake he needed to go and drive away from him.
Boy, that thing was shaking pretty hard. Normally now, Will, that's a function of the car being too weak, not too strong. Is that not right?
I'd say right there it probably was trying to get just a little bit too aggressive. Hard to say, but it can go either way. Tire shakes usually when you get anything wrong.